he went on the show, the wrap-up show, and he said to Gary, you have it in for me. And then Gary goes, how? I mean, give me an example. And Ronnie didn't have one example.
Right.
He goes, I just know, I can't think of it off the top of my head. How serious could he be if he can't think of it off the top of his head?
And why would you be harboring a thought that somebody doesn't like you if you have no clue why you're thinking it?
It was a good wrap-up show, though. Did you hear any of it?
No.
You were on fire on the wrap-up show. You made absolutely zero sense.
I'm glad.
I just listened to it. And by the way, what's with the word dude?
I'm allowed to have an opinion, okay?
Who said you're not?
All right, I had my opinion.
But you had nothing to back it up.
This is the way I feel about Gary lately.
You sound
I know
foolish.
the guy, I don't care, dude.
No,
25 years, I know
the
guy 25 years, and this is my opinion.
When did you start with dude? It's listen back to your last 5 appearances with me, and every word is dude.
Does this bother you?
Well, I'm just saying, what happened to you? Dude. You're like all Playboy.
Yeah.
Dude. Putting people down, dude.
I'm not putting anybody down.
Dude.
Who am I putting down?
Dude, you don't know my name? What's this dude? I don't call you dude.
Okay.
I never call you dude. I call you Ronnie.
Yeah.
You don't know who I am?
Yeah, I know who you are.
Dude?
I know who you are.
Listen, dude.
All right.
That's a put down.
All right. Do you want me to leave?
That's a put down.
You want me to leave?
No, I didn't tell you to leave.
Enough, okay? You want me to leave? I'm
asking you what's with the word dude.
I have an opinion about Gary. Okay.
But it's a dumb opinion. You said
it's not dumb.
Sure it is. You said, Gary, you put me down on this. So Gary goes, all right, tell me when. And you go, I don't know. How do you?
It's just the way he talks about me. Okay.
Give me an example. Watch this.
What has he said?
Okay, perfect example. I'll be in the hallway talking to somebody.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
He'll walk over like I'm not even there.
Right.
Like I'm a piece of shit in the street.
Right. Okay, this is an example.
And walk into the conversation, take over the whole conversation, and make like I'm not even there.
Ronnie.
Okay, that's number one.
Ronnie, don't take it personal. Gary does that to everybody.
Number two,
what's he supposed to do? Like stop and like acknowledge?
Stop for a moment, Ronnie. I know you're on a roll.
You're on a roll.
But this is his thinking. Like, he decided that Gary's treating him like a piece of shit.
Right.
And Gary doesn't know he's there.
I'm entitled to my opinion, Robin. Okay?
But you immediately jump to the conclusion that somebody thinks less of you. That's your go-to mode. If somebody does anything,
all right, fine.
Gary
Whatever.
just does
That's my opinion, okay?
But Gary does that to everybody, just like...
Yeah, but Ronnie's paranoid. I know that about
him. No,
you are. He gets
but that's what I'm saying. He has anything that happens means you hate him.
Dude.
He misreads people. He does.
Yeah, I misread everybody.
But he misreads everybody.
You read everybody right, and I misread everybody.
Exactly the same way.
My percentages are better than yours.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Dude.
Yeah.
Everything
I'm
is
doing
dude
it on
with
purpose now. Okay?
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You don't even know you're doing it.
I know I'm doing it.
You're so bad at lying. You say it
I know I'm
naturally.
doing it.
No, you don't. You say dude every other word.
Okay.
I listen to you.
Whatever. All right. So, I come to his book party.
Yeah.
Very quietly, very respectful. Next day on the air. Oh, Ronnie was there screaming drunk. And it wasn't even me. Okay? I was there. I had one drink.
I made a mistake.
The whole night at the party.
I made a mistake and
first,
I said...
Gary, can I talk?
Yeah, fuck you, Ronnie.
Can I talk, please?
Now it is personal.
Can I talk?
I can't believe the limo driver's interrupting the producer.
I can't give an opinion.
All right, so he falsely accused you of being the rowdy one.
Right.
All right. Okay, well, that's an example.
Then I started with Twitter. Okay.
Right.
When I was on Twitter. First thing he said was...
You want to get verified.
No, it had nothing to do with getting verified. It seems like and I wasn't even in the room.
Right.
It seems like he's using it as an advertising for Rick's. Okay, so when Gary had his book out, didn't he use Twitter to advertise his book?
Yes.
Okay, so what if I did tweet something about being...
But why do you see that as negative? Maybe you do use it to advertise Rick.
Yeah, but
so he says it seems
I don't.
Like, but let's say he says it seems like that. So
yeah,
what?
But the way
Who
he
cares?
says
he hates you?
Howard, it's the way he says it, okay? It's not... Whatever. You won't let me state my opinion, so...
We're listening.
Yeah, I know. But I'm always wrong. I'm wrong. No matter what, I'm wrong. Okay? So, I accept that. I'm wrong always.
He was on a mad tear yesterday.
I was so upset yesterday because I was in the car, moving the car and whatever, and I heard him saying what he was saying about the Twitter thing, and then
the guy who invented Twitter.
That I'm going to approach the guy.
Yeah, the guy who invented Twitter is coming on, and Gary was speculating that Ronnie could potentially go up to the Twitter guest and say, hey, I want to be verified.
Yeah.
And Ronnie was saying, hey, when do I ever bother a guest with my needs? Never. I know that's not right.
Uh-huh.
So he got upset about it.
Well, I understand.
Well, that I understood.
And you bring it up, and Gary is corrected.
Okay. I brought it up.
Gary said hypothetically.
I'm not mad at Gary. I'm just saying, my observation, my opinion, that Gary acts different towards me lately. That's all.
When did this start?
About a year ago.
A year ago?
Yeah.
Dan, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing, baby?
Your phone is bumming me out.
Great phone.
Yeah, I got 2 parts here.
This is great.
Do you think Ronnie is the most immature person on the staff?
Oh, that came through. Yeah. Do I think Ronnie is the most immature person on the staff? Yeah, I do. I do. Ronnie is immature, but I love him. That's not that I don't like you, but you are immature.
Whatever you say.
You don't think you're... Who do you think's more immature than you? Hey, Ronnie, who's more immature than you?
I don't judge people.
Who do you think is the most...
I don't judge people like that, okay?
But who do you think is the most immature person?
I don't think anybody's
Sal and
immature.
Richard? Maybe Sal and Richard are
I don't think anybody's immature.
Maybe Sal is more immature than Ronnie.
I don't look at people that way.
But you are immature, right?
Okay, yes.
Robbie, do you think he's not the most immature? Sal is, right?
Absolutely.
That's a tough call.
But Ronnie's down there at the most immature.
Yeah, if I was having an immature conversation, it would be Ronnie or Sal.
If you felt like getting silly with someone who's immature, you would either go to Ronnie or Sal, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Right.
Yeah, he's the oldest guy on the payroll. He acts like a child.
Maybe he's swimming on the water.
Yeah.
And by the way, so you are the person with the worst phone connection, even worse than your cousin the other day.
No, we have to say that.
What do you mean, don't say that? Who's worse than you?
Has to be somebody else.
We should just name this guy with the worst phone connection.
Worst phone connection.
Like, what
I'm
is
a hater. I'm
What?
a Ronnie hater.
Dan, what is your phone? I'm curious.
It's a GE piece of shit.
A GE piece of shit. That GE is some company.
It used to be a great company. What happened
It
to
used to be great. Now, you know what? It's the first time I ever thought about GE. All I think about is like Apple, BlackBerry, this, that.
GE. It.
Oh, well.
GE, boy. They better get their shit together.
Hey, do you guys find it funny? It's funny.
Oh, God.
Ronnie.
Why don't we make a game out of this? He says something, we try to guess what he's saying. It could be fun.
That was a laugh.
Yeah, that was definitely a laugh.
Dan, say again?
Do you find it funny when Ronnie was Twitterless? TWITTERLES?
He spelled Twitterless. I got that.
Okay.